the father of the Matrix, she would undoubtedly be its mother.
Big Mama.
Patriarchy.
The
Big Mama.
Oracle.
Yeah, patriarchy versus matriarchy.
The Oracle.
Please. As I was saying, she stumbled upon a solution whereby nearly 99% of all test subjects accepted the program as long as they were given a choice, even if they were only aware of the choice at a near unconscious level. While this answer functioned, it was obviously fundamentally flawed, thus creating the otherwise contradictory systemic anomaly that, if left unchecked, might threaten the system itself. Ergo, those that refuse the program, while a minority, if unchecked, would constitute an escalating probability of disaster.
This is about Zion.
You are here because Zion is about to be destroyed. Its every living inhabitant terminated, its entire existence eradicated.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Denial is the most predictable of all human responses. But rest assured, this will be the 6th time we have destroyed it, and we have become exceedingly efficient at it. The function of the One is now to return to the source, allowing a temporary dissemination of the code you carry, reinserting the Prime program. After which you will be required to select from the Matrix 23 individuals, 16 female, 7 male, to rebuild Zion. Failure to comply with this process will result in a cataclysmic system crash, killing everyone connected to the Matrix, which, coupled with the extermination of Zion, will ultimately result in the extinction of the entire human race.
You won't let it happen. You can't. You need human beings to survive.
There are levels of survival we are prepared to accept. However, the relevant issue is whether or not you are ready to accept the responsibility for the death of every human being in this world.
Black pill
It is
moment.
interesting reading your reactions. Your 5 predecessors were, by design, based on a similar predication, a contingent affirmation that was meant to create a profound attachment to the rest of your species, facilitating the function of the One. While the others experienced this in a very general way, your experience is far more specific, vis-a-vis love.
Trinity.
Apropos, she entered the Matrix to save your life at the cost of her own.
No.
Which brings us at last to the moment of truth, wherein the fundamental flaw is ultimately expressed and the anomaly revealed as both beginning and end.
Will you make the black pill choice, right?
Mm-hmm.
There are 2 doors. The door to your right leads to the source and the salvation of Zion. The door to your left leads back to the Matrix, to her, and to the end of your species. As you adequately put, the problem is choice. But we already know what you are going to do, don't we?
Yeah. What did the Oracle say? But you have to understand the why.
Yep.
Already I can see the chain reaction.
In other words, now he knows. Now he knows the why.
Mm-hmm.
Now he understands the choice.
The chemical precursors that signal the onset of an emotion, designed specifically to overwhelm logic and reason. An emotion that is already blinding you from the simple and obvious truth. She is going to die, and there is nothing you can do to stop it. Hope.
Hope.
It is the quintessential human delusion, simultaneously the source of your greatest strength and your greatest weakness.
If I were you, I would hope that we don't meet again.
We won't.
I don't understand it. Everything was done as it was supposed to be done. Once the One reaches the source, the war should be over.
In 24 hours, it will be.
What?
If we don't do something in 24 hours, Zion will be destroyed.
What?
How do you know that?
I was told it would happen.
By whom?
It doesn't matter. I believed him.
That's impossible. The prophecy tells us.
It was a lie, Morpheus. The prophecy
No
was a
physical
lie.
proof.
The one with
See, this is a black pill. You know,
Mm-hmm.
this is when you. This is the black pill. See, people see the blue and the red, but the thing is, they still believed. Like Morpheus still believed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he still believed in the system. But the black pill, what did I say? Without belief or morals, right?
Well,
Mm-hmm.
When he went to
technically it was the truth, but he chose the wrong door.
chose the wrong door. What are you talking about?
Remember, he told him that he has two doors, one that's going to lead him to
That's
Trinity, the
not.
other one.
That's not the point. He knew exactly what he was doing when he made the guy.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, they were all lied to.
In other words, what I'm saying is everybody was lied to. When you get to that level, the architect told them the truth. He had gone in, Zion would still have been destroyed, except for the 16 females and 7 males, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
See, that is the fail safe to make sure that the one will actually do what they want him to do.
Yep. Batman made a similar. That's why dudes respected him.
Yeah.
These Wonder Woman and Superman, they can't make that decision.
They couldn't make that because they didn't have the, they didn't have the darkness in them to actually make that choice, because
Mhm.
you have to be a black pill person to make that choice, one way or the other. Okay.
Yep.
One way or the other.
like what was it? The Batman versus Owlman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's basically what this was.
Yeah.
Who blinked?
Yeah. Well, Smith is Owlman in this
Yes.
scenario. He's the opposite. Both Smith and Neo and Smith are equals, right? And they're both black pill because they know how the matrix actually works. So the thing is, Smith knew, but the thing is, until Neo went through the door of light, what does the door of light represent, right? Complete knowledge, right?
Yes.
So he turned on all the lights, and the architect told him exactly what the matrix was and how it ran and what the one's purpose was actually. Okay. And that's the point. That's why the third one, when we watch the third, okay, he has to accept the choice, right? Because in this point, he knew what the risk was. He knew what the odds were. He still hoped that maybe he could figure out another. If you would look at, say, Loki season 2, the 6th episode, the last, okay.
Oh yeah.
Loki had to make a black pill, okay.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. See, this is the black, okay. In other words, you know the odds, you know the risk, you know the ramifications. The thing is, you have to make a choice one way or the other, because now you have complete knowledge. That's like he's telling Morpheus. Morpheus still believed in the prophecy and all that kind of stuff. He said, no, it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. See, this is the actual truth, and Morpheus has problems accepting it.
was never meant to end anything. It was all another system of control.
I don't believe
I
that.
don't believe that. Yeah.
But you said it yourself. How can the prophecy be true if the war isn't over?
Yeah. She can't believe it either.
You know, BGS, this is
Yes, sir.
this is your weekly lives, not the Sundays. That's a session right there.
So what? Is my weekly?
That's one of your YouTube sessions. When your streams, when people get on and they disagree.
Oh, disagree? Yeah.
Yeah.
But oh yeah.
We're supposed to be family building warriors at this.
I still don't know what that means. I mean, if you say we're supposed to be family building warriors, that means you're not red pill. That means you're a blue pill, because you want to go back into and follow the script that you're supposed to follow.
Yep.
So when I say I'm supposed to be family building, okay, why? Why should we be family building warriors? If you can't tell me, that means you're blue pill. You're going by what you believe and what you've been told. So that's why a lot of these guys are actually blue pill. Oh, we got to vote. So why do we have to vote? Well, because that's the way the system is. Okay, so there's no other choices? No, you got to pick a side. Why do you have to pick a side? Well, because that's the way the system works. That's blue pill. That's where you've been trained to think. You're not trained to think outside the box. Even though we know goddamn well that, if you look at some of the past, okay, were they completely corrupt? No, but some people have thumbs on the scales in other ways. If it was the case that everything was complete, open, and honest, Trump would not be prosecuted with force. Okay, that tells you that voting and representation, all that stuff, yeah, it means something. But the thing is, there's always something. Okay, If you look at it from the truth, if you look at it from the black pill, most people aren't willing to accept the black pill. The thing is, it took me a long time to accept it because you see this shit in action and you wonder why, and then slowly but surely you figure it out. Okay, the world doesn't work the way you think it does. You know, that's like I respect Mearsheimer and structural realism, is because the one thing you can count on is human. Okay, I don't care.
Yes.
I don't care whether he's a billionaire, he's president of the United States, or he's a garbage man, he's a bum on the street, right? They're all humans. They all respond to human nature at some point. And there's always triggers.
Yep.
Okay, always triggers. And once you figure out what those triggers are, and you see their actions, you can figure, okay, this is what this guy is on.
Yep.
So that's how. So people wonder how can you kind of sort of get around and get knowledge about, say, the geopolitical action? Is because I'm not looking at what's going on the ground. I'm looking at these are human beings in an environment and how would I react, because I'm human just like they are, and what would I do in this situation? And most people don't want to do that.
That's right.
They don't want to put themselves in those shoes and said, and you might be okay, you might be completely wrong, but the thing is, over time you get to know, you get to see exactly what somebody would do in that particular instantaneous, even though you're not okay. You see enough people do it, guess what? Oh, all right, you know, okay, I can figure out what's getting ready to happen according to what the others have done previously. So anyway, but that's the black pill.
I'm sorry. I know it isn't easy to hear, but I swear to you it's the truth.
Now, voting is not broken because it can't be, because at some point, because if voting was truly broken and it didn't count for anything, then 330 million people wouldn't believe in the system, and the system would die. Because if a system is completely corrupt and it doesn't mean anything, people won't participate. And what do you need? You need people to participate. And that's the problem. You cannot control 300 million people. It's impossible. I don't care how many guns you got. Can't control them.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know.
They come.
What are they doing?
It's a bomb.
They're just out of EMP range.
It's a bomb. We have to get out of here. Now. I have dreamed a dream. But now that dream is gone from me.
That black pill is bitter.
At least he got Neo right.
Like sour gummies.
Yeah. And this is the moment that he becomes the true one, right? Outside of the system.
Here they come.
Let's go, Morpheus. We won't make it.
We have to try.
He realizes who he is.
Come on.
Something's different.
He's changed, right? He's not the red pill Neo anymore. He's okay. He's not Neo. He goes doubting Thomas Anderson to Neo inside the Matrix to the one. He's the one now. He's equal to the other three, the other two.
What?
I can feel him.
I can feel them.
What happened?
I don't know.